What's up, guys? Happy Thursday. It is 12:15, a little bit late to my scheduled IG Live, but I'm here. I only got about 15 minutes, and I want to answer any of your questions. I want to find out what's going on. Um, Interest rates are close to 5 or I think at 5 now on the 30-year fixed. I am curious to find out how that's going to affect the real estate industry. I'm not sure if it'll affect it too much, just given the fact that there's very little inventory out there. What's up, Mark? Sarah, what's up? And V Realtors, Billy does real estate. What's up? And Franklin, what's up? Vontae, what's up? Tara, what's up? Tara, I may be a little bit late to our coaching call, but what's new? Real de Marie, what's up? All right, guys, let me know if you guys have any questions about real estate. This is what this is a Q&A. So I want you to ask me any questions, including you, Tara, who asked me a question that I've answered 1,000 times earlier this morning about contacts and conversations. So that's actually a funny story. So we track our numbers on my team, and we track conversations, listing appointments, buyer appointments, listings met, buyer appointments met, and my first agent, Tara Doustar, who's right here, she asked me, hey, is there a difference between contacts and conversations? And I was literally pulling my hair out this morning. But anyway, I love her, so it's all good. But the way we do it, and the way I was taught by our coaches over at Tom Ferry, is that 50 contacts, conversations, the same thing, should equal a transaction. And that's just like the average. So if you talk to about 50 people about real estate, you should be able to find one person that's going to buy in the next 12 months, right? So if you do 100 conversations per month, then you're looking at 2 transactions per month. Anyway, that is the formula. And Tara, you're funny. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm here to answer any of your questions. If you guys want to jump on my live and ask a question live, just hit the request button and I'll add you on. But I am here to answer any of your questions. If you guys don't know who I am a real estate agent here in Beverly Hills with Hilton and Hyland. We are a boutique luxury brokerage, only one office, about 150 agents. And last year, I think we sold a lot. I think like $7 billion in real estate. I'm not sure what it is, but the average sales volume per agent is like, I think, close to 30 million, which is insane. Obviously, the top 5% at our office probably do 40 or 50 million, 400 to $500 million in sales every single year. I'm just trying to get to 100. Anyway, you guys haven't asked me one question. I know, Tara, if you're still on here, don't ask me the same question, but you can ask me a different question. Tara just got her first listing in Woodland Hills for 1.1 million. Just came on the market last night. Sarah says, sorry, you keep cutting out. So you said 50 contacts, conversations a day. How many times per week? Tara, ask me the question. And actually, Tara, if you want to come on the IG Live and ask, let's do it. I'll add you to the IG Live and you can ask the question live. Sarah, it's 50 contacts / conversations, which means that you ask somebody, hey, are you looking to buy or sell, right? If they say yes or no, that's a conversation, right? That's like the minimum requirement for a conversation. Ideally, you have a longer conversation with them. But if you talk to 50 people about real estate and ask them if they're looking to buy, sell, lease, you should get at least one person to buy, sell, or lease, ideally buy or sell in the next 12 months. So that's the formula. We're not expecting our agents to do 50 contacts per day. That's way too much. But 25 per week, and that's only new conversations. That doesn't count follow-ups. So hopefully that makes sense. Mortgages with Peter, what's up? All right, Tara, are you gonna come on or what? You said you're gonna add here. Why don't you here invite? So make sure that you hit the request. I do that. There you are.
Hey guys, what's
So
up?
what's up? Are you at the office?
I am at the office.
All right. What are you
You
doing
guys
over
should
there?
take a little peek around. I'm doing work, duh.
Good. I love it. All right. So hold on. Before you ask your question, we have Alex Rubel on here, who's who's probably door knocking, and she's super competitive. She's trying to win that $300 massage. I'm not gonna say the fat, but the Fatima Varela. What's the best percentage ratio for prospecting? Social media, sphere, cold calling, door knocking, mailers. For sure, sphere of influence. Of course, that's going to be your best source. After that, I would say door knocking, and then cold calling, and then mailers, and then social media. I think that's the order.
Don't forget open house.
Yeah, she didn't ask that question, but open houses are great for sure. I think that's a great way to find business. But at the end of the day, your best like the ratio of contacts per transactions will get better over time when you get better with scripts, and when you understand that you're a salesperson. So it's okay to be a salesperson, right, Tara?
That's right.
Right,
Honestly, I still have trouble with that, but it's okay.
All right. So what's your question, Tara?
My question for you, because I know you know so much about this, and I'm trying to keep an eye on the market, and I think a lot of people are. Let's talk about the rising interest rates and how that's going to affect things going forward.
That's a good question. I wish I had a crystal ball, but generally, what happens when rates go up?
Home prices go down.
Yeah, right? Because when rates go up, now the buyer's purchasing power goes down, right? And now they can only afford less amount. And so as you trickle down that effect, that's going to mean prices go down. But the only thing that we're seeing in this market is that there's literally such little inventory. It's absolutely nuts. Lawrence Jacobs, is that Jeremy?
No, that's his
friend.
Oh,
okay. I wonder if he had like some kind of weird, IG name.
Lawrence. No, that's a friend.
Lawrence, if you're looking to buy, sell, or rent real estate, make sure you contact Tara. This is not a conversation, though. Okay, Tara?
Damn it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. And we'll see, because I've never seen in my career, in 16 years, where the rates have shot up in 3 months, 2%. It's insane. Obviously, the Fed is doing that to curb inflation, and we'll see if it helps. But it's definitely going to affect the real estate market. I just don't know how much it's going to affect it. Will it slow down a little bit? Will it slow down a lot? I mean, Alex and I put an offer on a property, $400,000 over asking price, and we didn't get it. Right. So the market, that was last week. The market is still hot. I think as long as inventory stays low, I think it's still going to be a market where prices go up, because supply is just that low. So we'll see. And there's still a lot of people looking to buy.
Right.
At least here in this area.
Right. So how do we get to unlocking more inventory? Because as I learned yesterday, 35% of what's being sold is off market.
I thought it was 10 to 20, and I was saying, oh, let's just say that, because I think it's true. 35%. That's what Billy Jack said, right?
Yeah.
That's insane. And you guys are doing a good job on doing that, right? I mean, you guys are doing a really good job, and you're combing through the MLS, which is the first thing you do. You look at expired, cancel, withdrawn, hold properties. Another thing to do is look at properties that are active under contract and reach out to those agents and ask them, hey, how's escrow doing? And maybe be a backup offer. Sending out mailers like you guys have done. I know that you're probably going to start getting some calls here pretty soon, but Alex the Dash, she's gotten a lot of calls. Door knocking and just prospecting. I mean, it's like there's no science to it, but it's a lot of work. That's the only thing. It's like back in the day, it's like you had a buyer, you go on the MLS, you send them 20 properties, you go look at 10, they make an offer on one, you go into contract and you sell it. And that's not the case anymore. You really have to hustle. People say, oh, this is a hot market and you must be doing so well, but it's like it's a struggle still. Even though it's a hot market, it's a struggle. So
yeah, there's people doing it. Okay, so what we've often said, we could kind of when we go door knocking or talk to people, we kind of put the idea in their head like, oh, what if you were to receive a really crazy offer?
I think that's it. I think it's a good idea to start getting like their juices kind of started. I mean, we were door knocking the day. Actually, we just door knocked one door, literally one door. And it was 2 doors away from a house that my client wanted to make an offer on, the one that we bid over $400,000. And we just said, hey, your house looks like a great house for our client. What'd you think about selling? She's like, no, not really. I was like, would you consider a crazy offer? She's like, 2.5. I'm like, perfect. That sounds great, you know? And then she's like, oh, I think I went in
Oh
too
gosh.
low. But we booked the appointment with her to go talk to her the next day. Unfortunately, her husband died a year ago, and so she's looking to sell and move somewhere else. But
Mhm.
I think the issue is that a lot of people, even the ones that are looking to sell in the next 12 to 36 months, have refied in the last 2 3 years because rates were so incredibly low,
Mhm.
right? They've locked in a 2.5, a 2.8, 3% rate for 30 years fixed. If they sell and buy in the same price, now their payments are going to be much more. So that's a tough choice. So I don't know what's going to happen. What's up, Ryan? I don't know what's going to happen with those types of sellers, right? If they wanted to downsize or get something bigger, now they're looking at paying 2% more interest rate, and especially in our market, we're talking about three, four, five, six, $10 million houses. A 2% increase is a lot.
Mhm.
It's a lot per month. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly.
Ryan Ryan Soko, he's Sobolowski, I think his last name is. He's a top agent out here in Marina. He sells a lot in the Azura, in the Regatta, and the Cove. Anyway, Ryan, what's up, brother? I can see your buildings from right here from my place in Marina Del Rey. Any other questions, Tara? Those are some good questions.
No, that's really, I mean, I'm curious on any of your listings if you've like, or if you've actually gotten a really, really crazy offer for anything.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we so the a good example is the one I just put under contract 2 weeks ago for 4.2,
Mhm.
3,100 square feet, new construction. When my client bought it 18 months ago as a teardown, he was kind of projecting a 3.5 to 3.6 sell, and he sold for 4.2. So he's making an extra $500,000 on that,
Damn.
you know, and it's locked in. I mean, it's not finished yet. It'll be finished in a few months, but he locked in a 4.2. We got an offer for 4 million, and he's like, "Let's take it." And I said, "Wait, why don't we just counter? We have so much time. Why don't we just counter at a higher price and see if we can get it?" We countered
Mhm.
at 4.2, and we got it. We got it sold for 4.2, and I think that's a good example of why people should hire pros, experience, or agents that are knowledgeable like you, Tara. Is that like I said, this developer who's super savvy was okay with getting an offer at 4 million, and I think that's a great number for his place. And I said, well, let me see if I can get some more other offers. It's not on the market. It's pre-construction, and we got another offer, during that time frame, and we're able to get 4.2 for it. So I got him an extra 200 grand, which paid for all of the commissions plus some more.
Mhm.
So for those people out there that are looking to save money on commissions, it's like if you hire a pro, they'll be able to sell your house for more, pay for the commissions, and you'll get some extra.
Yeah,
So I think it's really important.
right. And it might be
Let us know.
controversial. But what's that?
No, I was going to ask people to see if they have any questions. KJ, what's up? Katie Jack.
Katie, come
All right,
on.
let's see. Let's see. All right, let's see if Katie wants to come on.
Okay, bye.
Katie, Jack, or Alex Rubeau, you guys have to come on to the IG Live. I love how Tara said, "I'm going to come on to IG Live." I love that. Good job, and good luck this weekend on selling Farallon, right?
Fair loan.
Farallon.
6441 Fair.
Farallon.
See me this
Well, talk
Sunday,
about
4 p.m.
Farallon. Katie
Okay,
Jack. What do you mean? No.
yeah.
Come on.
Bye, Sarah. So yeah, 6441 Fair Loan. It's mine and Paul's new listing in Woodland Hills. It's a great little spot. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, almost 2,000 square feet, and the lot itself is over 10,000 square feet.
Big
Um,
lot.
yeah, it's a big lot, and it has a pool, and it has room for potential RV parking, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So there's a
That's
lot you
awesome.
could do there. Yeah. KJ is not camera ready. You're
Come
always
on.
camera ready.
Yeah, she's always good. Of course she is. She's
Yes,
always
you
looking good. All of her agents always looking good. Where's Alex Rabeau? Alex, you still on here?
Mm-mm.
Get your ass on camera. I'm still sitting in front of Vulcan 7 in my COVID attire. Oh, wow. Wow. Come on, guys. All right, Tara. Good luck this weekend. Try to
Thanks.
double end it.
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, try to get our client the highest price. That's the best way.
You're right. We're fiduciaries.
Yes, exactly. you know. All right, good job. And
Bye.
we'll talk later on.
Thanks.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys, let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to log off here in a minute to talk to Tara for our coaching call. I coach my agents once a week for 30 minutes. So if you guys have no other questions, I'm going to log off here in a couple of minutes. But if you have any questions, ask me. That's what I'm here for. Or if you want to come on like Tara did, which is very, very brave of her, just to hop on to IG Live and ask me questions, then I would love to have you on. So if you guys want to hop on, let me know. Alex, Katie, Jack, any questions you guys have? And please don't ask the question about contacts and conversations, because I know I have a lot of hair, but I don't want less hair. All right, guys, we have 5 people on here. I'm gonna log off in a little bit unless I get a question here pretty soon. It is 12:30. I got 3 coaching calls back to back to back, and then a buyer consultation. Any advice on contingencies? But if you're a buyer agent or a seller's agent, please be more detailed in the question. Thank you, Sarah. I really appreciate it. Where do you sell, Sarah? What part of California? And if you guys see here, I got my money tree in my office, my beautiful money tree that I got from IKEA. It's been producing beautiful leaves and giving me fruitful escrows. Oh, by the way, I am closing my Catalina escrow tomorrow. We're on the market for $6 million, so that's closing tomorrow. I'll let you guys know next week how I close that one. Buyer's agent, contingencies, buyer's agent. Are you talking about submitting an offer? I mean, I don't understand. You said you had a question. Any advice on contingencies, buyer's agent? I don't really understand. So if you're asking me about how to make an offer to make it more attractive, then what I would do is the one that we lost out on, even though we went 400 grand over asking price, we removed loan contingency because he was fully approved with underwriting. We removed appraisal contingency because he was willing to pay over appraised value if that was the case. And we shortened all the other contingencies from 17 days to 10 days. So if that answers your question, I'm not sure if it does, but hopefully it did. All right, let's see here. All over OC and LA, South Bay. Oh, awesome. Well, hopefully I'll see you around. That's a big area you cover, Orange County, LA, and South Bay. That's awesome. All right, guys. Hopefully that answers your question and the realtors. But yeah, I mean, if you're making an offer, just always make it super, super competitive, right? And just always talk to your buyers about it. That's part of your buyer consultation with every single buyer, is you coach them on what you have to do in order to win in this market. It's a super tough market, Angela. You ask my new agents on my team, and they know it's hard, but they are getting some appointments out of it. They haven't gotten a deal out of it yet, but they're very, very close to. You can't hear me. I'm not sure why, Mom. Nafi Love is my mom, by the way. Lost sound. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. How about now? Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up or something if you guys can hear me. No? Got it now. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Mom. All right. Okay. Cold call over homes. I mean, why not? Ramon Dominguez. Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, if you're looking to find new business, I would door knock, I would cold call, I would send letters. Those 3 things aren't that expensive. Sending letters is really, really powerful. They're called I Have a Buyer letter. So highly recommend sending those letters out. But yes, absolutely. start cold calling. I use Vulcan 7, so that's a good place to start. And you can either cold call expires, canceled, or you can cold call just people that own houses in the area. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to Joshua Tree this weekend to hang out with some friends. One of my buddies, Andrew, who's an agent in Riverside, he's going to move to Europe. Really jealous. And so we're going to be hanging out in the mountains in Joshua Tree to just relax and go climbing and stuff. So I'm really pumped about that. Watch my Instagram. And also, if you guys are on YouTube, please give me a follow. I'm going to start a YouTube show next month. Got my videographer, got my YouTube strategist. I'm really pumped about that. It's going to be a really good source of business for me. But if you guys haven't followed me on YouTube, please give me an ad, a subscribe. I would love that. And that's Paul Salazar. Just type in Paul Salazar, Hilton and Hyland, and you'll be able to find my YouTube channel. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.